Hey there, fellow Ascended. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Starsector Ascendancy, episode 39, Popping Pathers. So the plan is to destroy the Pather base, return home, grab an invasion fleet. Because right now, I'm just destroying a Pather base, not actually invading planets. And then grab an invasion fleet and start invading the Path planets. Potentially to hand them over to friendlies or allies. So the other thing I might want to consider is forging an alliance with someone. The obvious choices would be Persean League or Tritech. So if we take a look at the diplomatic profiles, at the moment my diplomatic profile is default 0 across the board, and I am most aligned with Persean League and Tritech. You know, I could be technocratic and like change my alignments for Tritech even higher or whatever. But I wasn't planning on tinkering with my diplomatic profile, and instead just keeping it default. So, looking at my potential allies, Persean League is envious, so disposition penalty from dominance. They're reticent, so disposition penalties from and helps allies. So they want to help their allies, whereas Tritech is monopolistic, so they don't like economic competition. But I've already dealt with that with our agreement. They're weak-willed, so they don't like war. They don't like free ports. They have a low profile, and they do agent activities that are like devious, but they're, you know, technocratic. So first question is, should I consider an alliance? The reason I ask this is, if I invade Pather planets, I don't want to necessarily administrate the Pather planets myself. I'm going to want to bequeath those planets to someone. And it would make the most sense if I was handing them over to an ally. Because otherwise I'm just handing them over to a potential adversary. So that's why I'm asking. Because I don't have the admin power to administrate them myself, nor would I necessarily want to, because they're not planets. If they aren't planets that I particularly like, then they're expensive money sinks. This should be a lot of good money. Speaking of money sinks. Oh my god. Well, glad I could smuggle that into you. The Hedge is trying to invade Persean League's homeworld now. With how often do I go to my den? Does it make sense to set up the black hole anchor there? Possibly. Let me actually analyze that situation, because there was another use for that, which is if I colonize another system. So Kanta's Den doesn't have a stable point near it. It's way over here, so it wouldn't really save me too much time. I mean, it's not a terrible idea, but it still is going to require me to do a lot of legwork myself. All right, one more minute on that poll, and then a follow-up poll about potentially one ally. So we are heading down to Beta Hero, so I'll go to Zumi or whatever it's called. All the colonies are currently profitable? Yes. I'm not at war with anyone, and I have nice trade agreements with everyone. So they're all rolling in money. In fact, Petrable is hazard paying and is profitable. I could have Azaroon even hazard paying and being profitable. The reason I'm not doing that is it has an empty industry. And speaking of which, I am just going to... Well, I did want to actually have you guys poll about what specific industry. And then Vortex is profitable, but isn't hazard paying. Vortex's stability is rather low, but I'm building orbital station ground defenses, and maybe I'll queue up a patrol HQ with some of the money that I just made from all that smuggling. I don't want to destroy you. Gap cleansing. Military options. You know what? No, it's kind of fun watching Destroyer with Roy nuke bases. I was going to say I could probably solo this myself with the redesign of the ship, but I'd rather have it nuke. So, you guys do want a potential alliance? Who to consider for an alliance? So I could do Tritech. I could do Persean League. Or Dictat. If I do Sindri Dictat, that one's a little bit more complicated. It's not impossible. But what I would need to do is I would need to gift them a Pather world to bring them back from having no planets, and then form the alliance, and then give them the other worlds. I don't really mind which one you guys choose. I just wanted to give you the options. Will you keep the Tritech accessibility bonus if I choose to ally other partners? Yes. Unless I go to war with Tritech as a result. That partnership does not apply to situations where I'm at war with them, I don't think. Roy, I thought you were going to be nuking. Where's your nukes, buddy? Seriously, Roy, you're letting me down here. I'm sneaking my shots through their blind spot here, because the tack lances are accurate enough to just go around the shields. They've almost lost this heavy combat section as a result. Oh boy! It has nothing left. There it goes. Now the debris is blocking me from destroying more sections. Got your blind spot! So the other thing I might need to do if I want to ally Tritech is befriend them a little bit better. Meaning potentially do some contact missions for them. So I could look for some high bang for my buck contact missions to try to get them on my good side so they'll consider an alliance. Whoa! Totally missed. I lost 3 crew in that fight. Rest in peace, crew. Alright. The Pather base is destroyed. My colony threat level is... How are these still active? What the hell? I don't think it's updated. Very, very low. Do I really still have active cells? Oh, for real? Alright, that's ridiculous. Unacceptable. There was apparently 2 Pather bases trying to mess me up. Ah! Wait, where's the gate? Oh, it's the other way. I panicked the wrong direction. Surface battle between Person League and the Hedge is underway. We'll try to figure out where the other path base is. Apparently there were 2 of them. I wouldn't mind, now that I have some high passive income, to hire operatives too. So I will look around. Yeah, seriously, there were 2 path bases? You gotta be kidding me. Zappo, thank you for the bits. Thanks for tuning in, dude. Wait, for real? Oh, it's not Beta Hero. Okay, Zame. Well, I guess we're going back out. You guys still can vote on who to potentially ally, but it looks like Tritech is very much the popular... Oops, too much. Very much the popular option. Which I can get behind. Let's see. This time around, I'm going to drop off Roy, Skyra, Shadowlink, the other Skyra, and instead take... So, these 2 are the automated cruisers, the automated battleships, so I don't really like them as a result, because of their, So if you take a look between the 2, the CR per deployment and the peak performance and things like that are really cut considerably as a result of these being automated ships. I guess I could take the Astral. You know, I don't really want the Astral right now, though. I'll maybe take some smaller ships that need to remove their demods. So I'll take the 2 Auroras. So before I take these Auroras... Oops, it's the wrong button. I'm going to refit them a little bit. It also means that there is new raffles for these 2 new Auroras. And you guys want me to consider alliance with Tritech? So I'm going to have to befriend Tritech. So that's going to be added to one of my goals here. So let's update the goals. Destroy the path and befriend or ally Tritech. I will do balanced. I'm not going to tinker with them much at all. I'm mostly just trying to remove demods. Oh, too much fuel. Okay, it is the path base for all of them. That's good. And Vortex now has its orbital station. Fantastic. So Zame is where we're headed. We'll go to Zumuzi, which is the same place I had before. With the money that I have, I do have enough for a Star Fortress at Sean, potentially. It would be like every last penny that I have. I might wait a month for a little bit more income before I do that, but it is very tempting to me to do just that so that we can, I can have a really well-defended homeworld that is, you know, not going to be easy to get bossed around by other factions. but my income should allow me to do that next month. Maybe. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna almost break even because of supplies and fuel that I took for this war fleet. That's okay. Ooh, you know what? Oh, they're already fighting them. I kind of wanted to join in, but I'm not allied with them, so they don't want my help. Oh, perfect, perfect. I dropped right in. That's hilarious. I dropped right in on their base. I'm gonna leave the Aurora behind because I got, like, storm damage or something. There we go. Path base number 2. So, I'm assuming that other path base was harassing core worlds, and there just wasn't a bounty on it. I should have noticed and, like, not volunteered to destroy a pather base for free, but I don't know. Destroying the enemy is always fun. Even if it doesn't directly benefit me, I suppose. Yeah, they have some support ships. Squishy little support ships. Which won't amount to much. Although, my Aurora, what are you doing? Hope you don't add more D-mods. Love it. Stupid Eradicator rolls up on me and gets almost obliterated in one shot. Oh! Double kill! Some collateral. That kite got too close. Is the Aurora still up? No, I think it got popped. Yep. I was right to say, what is it doing? Because it destroyed itself. That's okay. I'll just bring it back from the dead. And the raffle. So the Auroras are going to be named Big Dizzy and Rylus. Congrats, you too. Alright, let's take this big bad boy out. This is obviously a higher level base than the last one, but it doesn't stand much of a chance all the same. Overloaded it in one shot. Nice. Alright, this is the heavy support module. I know I'm close to flux max, but I decided just to blow it up and then vent. Perfect. And if I can aim very well, I can bypass the armor of this... Oh, monitor, get the hell out of the way. I can bypass the armor of this module and just blow it up from the side here. I have to cut off the Legion, though, for it, but that's fine. I guess I broke the armor anyway. It does make a bigger target. And probably one more shot and that thing's gone. Don't know why the Legion is trying to suppress a damaged and broken ship section, or station section. Doing weird things. Makes me realize I should probably print up some more... Oops. Misclick. Some Cyclone Reaper launchers so that I can hook up the other Legion better. Ship recovery is the Aurora. Oh, we got another high-value prisoner. And now, all of the Pather cells are Perfect. So, let's go ahead and do a custom production for Cyclone Reaper launchers, 2 of them, so that I can set up the other Legion well. I wonder if there's any beam lasers. I could do more phase lances. I'll get 2 phase lances. I'm not using high-intensity lasers. I'm using tax, obviously. I don't know how to make tax, though. I could do more tactical lasers on my back, but I don't think I need more lasers. I just need heavier hitting lasers, and they don't have any here. So, confirm. And that will be available at Sean next month. So now the issue of trying to ally Tritac. I probably want to return back home to drop off the... Actually, this fleet is inexpensive enough to keep rolling with it, so never mind. Ain't too pricey. Yeah, stability numbers are great now, except for Vortex, and Vortex it's getting fixed. So Vortex's issues is mostly just due to the food shortage. It would have been 5 otherwise. So the high value prisoner that I have, I can hand off to Tritac for a little bit more rep. And then I'll just work towards... Oh, good. Defender victory. I'll work towards trying to befriend them as much as I can. Whoa! Really overshot that. So that we can have a formal alliance. And that way, when I destroy Pather worlds, I can hand them over to Tritac, and it benefits my ally. Which would be ideal. A service ship. I will take that. So I'm going to also be accepting any Tritac missions to try to build up my Tritac rep. So every possible way to befriend Tritac, I'll be taking. Except for turning over my nicer cores. I guess that's the one. So here we go. You want me to install sniffing gear at Hedgeworld. I don't like doing bounties because often the bounties have you destroy like pirates and stuff like that, and I'm on good terms with pirates. So we're up to 24 with them. So I'd really only be considering missions that aren't going to tank my reputation with the other factions, because I don't want to ruin my reputation with the other factions. So unfortunately, they didn't really have any, they only had like one paltry mission for me to pick up. How many TriTac worlds are there? I thought they had like 3. I should have I should have looked it up on the Rolodex or whatever it's called when I was there. They have Gith out here somewhere, right? You know what? Let's do this the smart way. So go to planets, go to inhabited, and look for blue. So they have Spindle, which is in Big Ping, and then something in Gamma Cecine. So Big Ping and Gamma Cecine. I don't think I'm not likely to pick up any more missions heading out there, and it sounds to me like it's so Cecine is over here. So yeah, they have a TriTac world in Gamma Cecine, and then where is Big Ping? Let me go back to that list. So show on map. Okay, southwest. Yeah, they barely have any markets. They're really on the ropes. So a survey ship at Dentillion? Sounds good to me. Oh, and the names, right. I forgot about that. You guys are so demodded, it's ridiculous. Surface battle. Ground forces, Personal League. I hope they defend. Personal League's really going down pretty quick, too. The whole galaxy's becoming ridiculously under fire by the Church and the Hedge. Just ganging up on everyone. The Dentillion was... so bad at remembering where these places are. Wish you could just, like, mark it down so that it's highlighted. Alright, let me do this again. Missions. It's at the end of the slip surge, east-northeast. So it's right there. So we'll go to Hadriel. Might be the closest. Uh-oh, that's not a good noise. Oh! Personal League was the attacker. Nice. So Personal League just picked up another planet? And took it, Scrimshaw from the Hedge. Fantastic. Can you have more than one ally? Yes. You can have an alliance of multiple people. The stuff that ordered at Sean is built. And then this survey ship is orbiting a cryovolcanic world in Dentillion. Cryovolcanic world is north of the gas giant, so it's this gravity well. Easy enough. I like when they tell me actually where to go. Oh god, neutron star. Oh, cute. The automated defenders. I'm just gonna take the monitors with me. I don't need the other ships. I don't need to spend the support, the supplies for it. This doesn't warrant backup. I do see my flux hot. Oh, I see. My monitors kind of got distracted. That's okay. The next best beam ship after the Paragon? Invictus? Or, what is it called? The Inquisitor? I forget the name of it. It's the new ship. That Persean League tends to use. Help me out, chat. What's the name that I'm trying to remember? I can look it up after this fight. There are some special ships as well that they're not really beam ships. Well, I guess the Radiant would count, technically speaking. I mean, it kind of depends on how you define it, because there are some ships that, like, you're not going to find that aren't standard that would be really good with high-tech weaponry. Like a Radiant, which is the Remnant's capital ship. Who am I fighting? Oh, there's... Yep. One over west. For real? Waiting for this little sentry? That's just rude. Ooh, 4 gamma cores? Hell yeah. That's gonna help my rep. I also just got the... Oh, hello! Catalytic core. Nice! So, refining boost on a standalone station or no atmosphere? I am all about that. That is amazing. My refinery... So the only issue that I see with that is Petrobel would be the ideal location for the refinery. But Petrobel needs to grow, because currently the refinery is at Azaroon. And Azaroon doesn't meet the requirements for the refinery boost. So I would need to remove the refinery from Azaroon and install it on Petrobel once Petrobel is grown enough to support another industry. Okay. And then the information about the mothership location was nearby as well. Is it close? It is. You know, I'm gonna go for the mothership while I'm in the neighborhood, because it might have something valuable. Who's trying to gank me here? Oh no, they were just flying by. I thought they were trying to intercept me, because it seemed like they had emergency burned, like, towards me. So this is last seen in the outer reaches. Oh, gross. Well, I don't know what that means. Let's try the Nebula Cloud. The other word that has is, depending on the defenders, this might be a more challenging fight that I can easily take on without, I don't know, between... The two Auroras are really, really tooled up, so they're not going to be too much help. The Legion might be helpful, but it really depends on whether the captain face plants or not. Yeah, at least I'm repairing the ships and undemodding them as I'm floating around. That's true. And because of my passive income through the colonies that are pretty profitable, floating around space such as I am. I wish I had transphotonics on me. Allows me to make money as well. I wish there was just better intel. Yeah, the outer regions are huge, and I don't have the advantage of neutrino detector. What's weird is the neutrino detectors. I don't have the skill for it anymore, but I can still use it. I just don't have volatils on hand. Wow, I have 5 separate pieces of intel. No, 4 separate pieces of intel about the mothership here. Well, what does the other one say? Last seen outer reaches. Plentiful volatiles. Outer reaches. Okay, they're all outer reaches. I mean, why wouldn't they be? Like outer northwest. Yeah, exactly. Outer quadrant information would have been a lot more useful. Ooh, look at that monthly income. I think I was planning on not doing this, but I think what I'm going to do is fully go up to a Star Fortress now. Spending that lovely, lovely money reinvesting. And then Vortex just got its ground defenses. So I'm getting the Patrol HQ, and that should stabilize it. Thank you for tuning in to Starsector Ascendancy, which originally streamed live on Twitch, August 9th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow captains.